The Autobiography of Malcolm X, co-authored by Malcolm X and Alex Haley, chronicles Malcolm's life from his turbulent childhood to his transformation into a powerful and polarizing leader in the fight for racial justice in America. The book, published in 1965, is both a personal journey and a political manifesto, exploring themes of race, identity, self-empowerment, and change. Malcolm was born Malcolm Little in Omaha, Nebraska in 1925. His early years were marked by hardship and racial violence. His family faced threats from the Ku Klux Klan, his father was murdered, and his mother was institutionalized, leading to his separation from his siblings. As a young man, Malcolm moved to Boston and later Harlem, where he fell into a life of crime, hustling, and eventually imprisonment. In prison, Malcolm underwent a profound transformation. He was introduced to the teachings of the Nation of Islam, NOI, led by Elijah Muhammad, who preached black empowerment, separation from white society, and a rejection of the Christianity imposed on black people by slaveholders. The Nation of Islam's message resonated deeply with Malcolm, who changed his last name to X to signify the loss of his African ancestry, and committed himself to self-education. When he was released, Malcolm X became a prominent spokesperson for the NOI, gaining a reputation as a powerful and uncompromising voice against racism and advocating for black self-defense. Through the book, Malcolm recounts his shift from a narrow, NOI-based view to a broader understanding of racial issues, especially after his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1964. In Mecca, he encountered Muslims of all races worshiping together, which shattered his belief in a strict separation of races. This experience led him to embrace a more inclusive perspective on unity and racial justice, prompting him to leave the NOI and establish the Organization of Afro-American Unity, OAAU, aimed at uniting all Black Americans and fostering connections with oppressed people worldwide. The Autobiography of Malcolm X is both introspective and reflective. It captures Malcolm's anger and pain, as well as his quest for truth and personal evolution. His story speaks to the complexity of identity and the struggle for dignity in a world structured by racial hierarchies. Malcolm's journey from hatred and separatism to a broader vision of brotherhood and solidarity illustrates a unique arc of self-actualization and personal growth, challenging the stereotypes surrounding him. The autobiography also highlights the conflicting views on civil rights during the 1960s, contrasting Malcolm's approach with that of Martin Luther King Jr., who advocated nonviolent resistance. Malcolm's willingness to consider both militant resistance and peaceful collaboration underscores his flexibility and his willingness to adapt in his pursuit of justice. In conclusion, the autobiography of Malcolm X is a story of resilience, transformation, and the unyielding pursuit of justice. Through Malcolm X's journey, the book underscores the importance of self-awareness, the power of education, and the possibility of change. It remains an influential work, challenging readers to confront issues of race, identity, and the pursuit of human rights.